You'll notice that within our academy sessions as well, the players actually have different areas set up all the way around. So I'll just pan the camera around for everyone to see. But we actually have multiple stations set up for them. If you've got the luxury of this at your club or your academy, we definitely would recommend that you set it up so you've got the opportunity to move them through. One of the big things that you've got to remember with players aged 6 all the way through to about 14, it's really important. It's fun, they enjoy it, and they see lots of different challenges and activities, not just the same mundane activities. The big thing that we discovered in the Premier League over the years as well is that sometimes you've got to let the game be the teacher. So what we mean by that is how you set up the environment, i.e. what the game rules are and what it is they're following. You don't need to do any coaching. You can literally set up the environment with certain cones, mats, balls, give them 1 or 2 simple instructions and let the players have fun and be creative with it. So you can see from this point of view what Gus and the coaches are working on with our academy players today. It's all about giving them those different creative opportunities and giving them a chance to express themselves. And you'll notice everything is short and sharp and over small distances because we want the players to be able to explode, decelerate and back in. We'll let this video play on for a few minutes and see if you guys can watch and just see some of the key areas that you think that we're trying to get from both the boys and the girls at the academy. So you'll see our players now, both the boys and girls, they're trying to take as many touches as they can going up to the red mats, and then once they get around the mat, then they're going 1 touch out the feet to make a longer distance pass to a teammate. The reason why we're doing this, we're trying to encourage them for fast feet, fast footwork, ball manipulation and giving them confidence with the ball. The more a player touches a ball, the more confident they get, but also giving them some decisions to make in there as well and leaving a little bit of it up to the players is really, really important. So guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. I'll let you just watch this through. And again, just even think about some of the different little variations you could apply in your own sessions at your own club or your own academy. One of the big things that Gustavo, the head coach, has not spoken to them about is communication. But it's quite evident if you can hear it on the microphone here that the players are actually calling each other. And not only calling each other with the voices, but they're also using visual cues as well. Now, the good thing with this is you don't have to tell some of these young players to do this. Some of them will automatically do it. What's really good to do, though, is really reinforce that when you see good things happening in the session, you actually make a comment about a particular player, Johnny or Sarah. What was the one thing that you could hear Sarah doing all the time? And then one of the players could say, oh, she's calling all the time. And then you could say, is that a good thing? And then hopefully the players give you that right feedback and go, yeah, because communication's great. It's an important part of football. So don't just pull up players when they're not doing something wrong. What we discovered in this Premier League project was that when you actually praise players and identify areas when people are doing something you haven't asked them to do but you know it's right, it's a great way to showcase it. And this way, what you'll find is the other players will start to do it, because even though this group are effectively like one big group of players working together, the competitiveness starts to come in and players all of a sudden start to want to beat each other and get better because they want to impress the coaches, they want to impress whoever's watching them. So just keep an eye over the next couple of minutes. We'll let the tape roll on again a little bit longer and just notice the changes what Gustavo's done and the touches he's looking for. One of the things to finish off on before the all start again is that Gustavo's speaking to them about maybe stopping the ball with different parts of the foot, whether it's inside of the foot, the sole of the foot, the laces. We really want to encourage players to have the confidence to use as many parts of the feet as possible.